This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Meaning, you're not going to get it right the first time, or the second time, or the third time. Even with consistent behavior, you may relapse on old behaviors, but you are doing it. As long as you continue to do it, you're not failing. It's a problem I've been having, where I'm punishing myself in my brain for the errors that I'm making, for the mistakes I'm making, for the slip-ups I'm having. Self-improvement and changing oneself to their ideal self is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. Don't punish yourself. If you screw up, don't yell at yourself internally because you regressed. The point of this video was, again, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You will sometimes screw up, make a mistake, take a step backwards, slip on a banana peel. And you're gonna, you may flip out on somebody. And if that's something you don't want to do anymore, you're gonna feel horrible that you had a good streak going, that you didn't flip out on anybody, but then you did flip out on somebody. You're like, oh, that's normal. I want to reassure you that that is normal, and that is part of the journey. That is part of the marathon. It's okay. Depending on how bad you regress or relapse, because you're doing this work, there's going to be an alarm bell in your head going, right? And if there's not, and you just go through the instance of the regression and the behavior, you'll have to learn from it afterwards. Okay? If you're just going through it, or having an episode of regression or relapse. But again, remember, you're doing the work to improve. So if you screw up, it's part of the process of improving yourself. You do not improve overnight. You do not improve over a month, or over 6 months, or over a year. It takes years. It's going to take me years to get to where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm operating in reality the way that I want to. I'm not perfect. Let's just get that out of the way. I'm not perfect, and neither are you. Neither is anybody. Nobody's perfect. But we still need to do the work to improve as people. What else are we doing with our time here if we're not doing that? Because then nothing will change. And we need things to change so that things can get better for everyone. This is a marathon, not a sprint. If you relapse or regress in your behavior of what you're trying to fix, try to think through it to get out of the situation that you've now maybe added to or created. You find an exit point, get to that exit point, and go reflect. Go figure yourself out. It's difficult if this happens at work or at school. You may need to finish with where you're at, what you're doing, or go to the bathroom and kind of calm down and then get through the day and then go home and just think, journal, try to figure out why you slipped up. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Just wanted to provide this bit of help for anyone. So yeah, I'm gonna keep making videos through the holidays because I think the holidays brings some emotions out of folks. I know it does for me. Happy holidays. Keep on the journey. Keep on trying. Even if you mess up, try again. It is so worth it if you keep trying.